Your cat has been watching you sleep. Right now. Last night. Every night. And if you think that's normal, you need to hear this. Okay, so picture this. It's 3 a.m. You wake up for no reason. You look to your left, and there it is. Your cat. Just staring at you. Eyes wide open. Not blinking. Just locked in. Like it's studying you. Like it's taking notes. Most people do one of two things. They either think, "Oh, cute," and go back to sleep. Or they start questioning every decision they've ever made that led them to sharing a home with this tiny, unblinking creature. But here's the thing. Your cat is not being creepy. Well, okay, it is being creepy, but there's actually a real reason behind it. And once you understand why cats do this, you're going to look at your furry little stalker completely differently. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about the problem. Because the problem isn't just that your cat watches you sleep. The problem is that nobody tells you why. You search it online and you get vague answers like, cats are curious creatures, or they feel safe around you. And yeah, sure, but that's like saying the sky is blue. It doesn't actually explain anything. The truth is a lot more interesting than that. And also a tiny bit weird, but in a good way. Mostly. Okay, so here's the first reason your cat watches you sleep. And this one blew my mind when I first found out.
Cats are predators. Even your fluffy little house cat that has never seen a real mouse in its life. Genetically, behaviorally, instinct-wise, predator. And predators are hardwired to pay attention to everything around them. Movement, sounds, changes in breathing, all of it. So when you're asleep, you're basically the most interesting thing in the room. You're moving slightly, you're breathing, sometimes you're making weird sounds. You're like a nature documentary, but the main character is just lying there drooling. Your cat is watching you because in its brain, keeping track of you is important. You're part of its territory, and your cat checks on its territory. That's just what it does. Now here's reason number 2. And this one is actually kind of sweet, even though it sounds creepy at first. Cats watch you sleep because they feel safe with you. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. Small cats get hunted by bigger things, so sleeping is actually a vulnerable time for a cat too. When a cat chooses to stay close to you while you're asleep, that means it trusts you. It feels like you're a safe presence. Think about it. Your cat could go sleep anywhere in the house. On top of the fridge, behind the couch, inside that cardboard box it likes for some reason. But instead, it picks the spot next to your face. That's not random. That's a choice. Your cat is saying, in its own weird, unblinking way, I feel safe here, with you.
Reason number 3 is a little more practical, and honestly, pretty funny. Your cat watches you sleep because it's waiting. Waiting for what? For you to wake up. Because the moment you open your eyes, that's when the magic happens. That's when food appears. That's when playtime starts. That's when you give them attention. Your cat has basically figured out that you waking up equals good things happening. So it sits there, and it waits. And it stares at you with the intensity of someone who hasn't eaten in 3 days, even though it ate 2 hours ago, and you both know that. This is why some cats don't just watch you sleep. They actively try to wake you up. They poke your face, they sit on your chest, they knock something off the nightstand. Not because they're evil, okay, maybe a little, but because they have learned that this works. You wake up, you feed them, and they win. Your cat has trained you, and you didn't even notice. Let's get into reason number 4, because this one goes a little deeper. Cats are actually very attuned to your emotional state. Studies have shown that cats can read human facial expressions. They notice when you're stressed, when you're sad, when you're relaxed, and they respond to it. When you're asleep, you're at your most relaxed. Your breathing slows down, your face goes calm, and for a cat that spends the whole day reading your mood, this is actually kind of interesting to observe. Some cats also use this time to bond with you. They might groom you,
They might just sit close. They might rest their head near yours. Because you're calm, they feel calm too. It becomes this weird little moment of peace between the two of you, even if you're not awake to appreciate it.
Now, here's the part that really got me, and this is the thing people almost never talk about. Some cats watch their owners sleep because they're actually worried about them. There have been stories, and this is documented, of cats waking their owners up in the middle of the night. Not because they wanted food, not because they wanted attention, but because something was wrong. Owners who were having seizures, owners who had low blood sugar, owners who weren't breathing right. Cats notice changes in your breathing. They notice if something sounds off, and some of them will try to wake you up or alert someone in the house. We don't give cats enough credit for this. They get the reputation of being cold and independent, but they're actually paying more attention to you than you realize. They just don't make a big deal out of it, because they're cats, and cats don't do that. So let's bring this all together. Why does your cat watch you sleep? It's watching you because you're part of its world, and it keeps track of its world. It's watching you because it feels safe with you. It's watching you because it's waiting for you to start being useful again. It's watching you because it can read your mood, and your calm state affects it too. And sometimes, just sometimes, it's watching you because it actually cares whether you're okay. All of those things happening at once in one tiny animal sitting 2 inches from your face at 3 a.m. with its eyes wide open. Is it creepy?
Yeah, a little. Okay, a lot. But is it also kind of amazing? Absolutely. Next time your cat does this, don't freak out. Don't look at it like it's plotting something. Look at it like what it actually is. A small creature that has chosen you, keeps tabs on you, and in its own completely unhinged way, kind of loves you. You've got yourself a stalker. But it's a loyal one. If you want to know more weird stuff your cat does and why, subscribe, because we've got a lot more of this coming.